Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm actually playing a game, for real. I'm not going to be acting like an idiot, I'm not going to be putting custard in an Xbox or anything like that, so if you want a video where I'm being a moron, don't watch this one. This is an actual gameplay video. I'm actually going to play a game for once. Right, so with that out of the way, today I'm playing STRAFE. It's come out a couple of days ago. STRAFE is a 90s inspired fast-paced roguelike first-person shooter. Basically pays homage to shooters of the 90s like Doom and Quake, games that I grew up playing. So let's jump into it. I followed this game when it was announced on Kickstarter, I don't know, a couple of years ago maybe now, maybe not quite that long. It's had one of the best advertising campaigns I've seen in a long time, with some live action 90s adverts that are just absolutely bonkers. You should definitely check them out. The most recent trailer or ad for the game is like a movie trailer, which was phenomenal. I'll put a link in the description. Anyway, you can see it's got a very retro aesthetic, blocky graphics, purposely so. Be familiar to anyone that played kind of the original Quake game. And when you start the game, you get a choice of 3 weapons. You've got the machine gun, secondary fire is a grenade, shotgun, pew pew. You can fire kind of like this, fletchets kind of thing that bounce around, or you can get the more accurate kind of pulse rifle, I guess, which can also, if I reload, can also fire a big beam or orb rather. I'm going to go with the shotgun. I find it the easiest one to use, and the game is incredibly difficult, so I'm not sure how far I'm going to be getting in today's recording. Let's go. So as I said, the game is procedurally generated, or I may not have said that, but it is. So the levels, bar the beginnings, are different every time. And it is super fast paced, so I don't know how well I'm going to be able to record. Got been hit. There we go. Music is phenomenal in this game, although it has got this very kind of retro style graphics. What it does make use of on modern systems is those weird vents. What it does make use of, there we go, it's destroyed, is all of the body parts, or gibs they used to call them in old games, back when I was growing up. Insta-gib in Unreal Tournament, they remain in the level and the blood goes everywhere. So navigating around, you do have this little map, but it's almost easier to navigate around a level based off where there is gore. You can pick up other weapons. Everything else you pick up is kind of you get to use it until the magazine runs out, and then it's thrown away. So let's get rid of this. It scored relatively well in reviews. I think there's been a few negatives about it. Everything I've seen is stuff that can be patched. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's already been one patch since launch. There's a few bugs I've come across, but nothing too major. I think some of the main gripes from reviewers were the weapons feel a little bit piddly. I mean, that can be changed with a future update. Just put some different sound effects in. That didn't kill him. And then there's a few bugs, a few glitches, but for the most part it works really well. The other big gripe is that the game is incredibly difficult. Although I'm not having too much trouble with this, you get a lot of chip damage, so you'll take very small incremental amounts of damage, but the rate at which you get your health back is extremely slow. So you can see in the corner I've got 100 health, 64 armor, In an ideal world, you want to be finishing the first level with almost all your armour. God, look how much blood there is. There are stations that you can spend. There you go. Look, speak of the devil. So when I kill bad guys, you'll see in the right-hand corner next to my ammo, I've got a currency in blue, which is kind of scrap. I can use that recycling machine there to turn scrap into additional ammo or armour. 3,500 scrap only gives you 20 armour, and 20 armour on later stages can be gone in like one shot. So it does feel a bit unfair sometimes. But again, it's not something that they can't change. Oh, who's that? Just increase the drop rate, I guess. He's just trying to find that balancing act, as the game is a roguelike. There's only actually 12 levels. Oh, if you made it too easy, whoa, bullets flying over me. You don't want people to be completing it too easily. Die. Throughout the levels, you'll find these crates which drop small upgrades for your weapon. For your main weapon, that is. So I think you've got damage, ammo capacity, accuracy, and rate of fire. So your main gun does get more powerful as you play. You can also find, I wonder if I can get that guy. Yes, look at that. You can also find modifiers for your weapon, some better than others. Last time I played, I found a modifier that turned my shotgun flak into grenades, which was super powerful, but obviously at close range destroyed me. I think that more or less is everything in this level, and that's the end of level 1. Let's move on. You'll probably notice I get a massive frame rate drop in a moment as I walk through these doors. This is the end of each level. This is what you're looking for. I think as you enter through here, yeah, oh, there it goes. I think this frame rate drop is where the next level is almost generating itself. Beyond that frame rate drop, at the end of each level, as the new one generates, I guess, I've not really experienced too many issues. All doomed. Blah, the gore. 18. This game's an 18. Is it an 18? Oh! Oh god, this pistol's great. I would imagine if you play games with your sensitivity up to max, you will be quite finely tuned for this. By default, the sensitivity on this game is insane. I've toned it down a little bit, but oh, you do need kind of lightning fast reactions. A few more weapon upgrades there. Oh, and almost missed that guy. These people really remind me of monsters from the original Quake. It's, oh, we take that. Go. See, I'm down to 84 health now. Nothing in here. Oh, Jesus. That's a health station. They give you a bit of health back. Oh, did I kill all of them with that shot? Nice. Sorry, bud. Oh, I didn't even see those guys. I must have... down and down. You got no arm. Just die. And just double. Okay. How many more health things have they got? One more. That'll do. That'll do. 81 health. Shots. And you're dead. Let's reload. Someone behind me. One thing they could do is add maybe some kind of running sound for the bad guys. They are silent, although the enemies grunt a little bit. If they run up behind you, they are almost impossible to hear. So if you're stood still for a moment and there's bad guys behind you, yeah, it's you're going to take a couple of hits. I mean, sometimes you have so many bad guys on screen, so I kind of understand why there might not be footprint sounds, or yeah, it's potentially just that's all you'd hear. But yeah, right, we've got these turret things that spew acid. This might be the end of me. Oh god, that whole room is covered. Where'd you come from, buddy? You're dead. Oh, in fact, is that a rocket launcher down there? Down and down. It is not a rocket launcher, but it will do. There you go. So, have I destroyed that one? I have destroyed that one. Let's take the one out from this angle. It's down. My god. Look at this place. It is absolutely covered in acid. Sorry, buddy. Anything else? Can I go over that? Oh. It's not looking good. Ah, okay, so there's a weapon modifier station. I will just make sure I've not got any bad guys running up on me, and then we'll chuck my gun in there. Jesus. Oh, did some enemies spawn out of there? Yeah, they did. Right, okay. Oh. Sorry. See what I mean? I did not hear that guy coming up behind me. And let's chuck our gun in here. So, I'm not sure which this one is. Change our primary fire or secondary fire. Oh! Whoa! Okay. I don't even know what that was. That's me. That's over. I'm dead. Okay. Well, that was my first run at STRAFE. Cool. I will play another round.